Alright, hello everyone. My name is Michael DeMeo, and today I'm going to be talking to you all about Google Clips and how it could possibly be an invasion of privacy. So the reason why I chose this topic was because I am currently an IT major at NJIT, and I am also a infrastructure site analyst at Colgate, and I use Google Apps a lot in Colgate. I use the whole Google suite, and I also have my Google Calendar connected, everything like that. So I'm a very big Google guy. And I'm also very interested in the latest kind of technology, and this seemed very interesting to me. And I want to learn more about it and what it could possibly do and how it affects all of us. So without further ado, I'll get started. So what is Google Clips? So Google Clips is essentially it's basically like a web camera kind of that you put around your house. So you would have one in your living room, your kitchen, family room, anywhere you wish. And what it does is it uses artificial intelligence to decide when to record. So you could have specific moments in your life where, say, you don't have your camera around or something like that, and you want to record it. Well, with Google Clips, you don't have to worry about it, and if it feels that it's a moment that's worth recording, then it will record it. So photos will look more like in the moment, where like you aren't expecting a photo to happen, and it does. And there's a lot more to Google Clips than we think. So is Google Clips different than we think? It's possible. So with all the backlash with like government surveillance and stuff, could this be a way for government? Is Google working with the government or something like that? A lot of people are fearing that, and they think this is the next step to like Big Brother or something like that. So we're gonna talk about that later in the slide. Okay, so here are some beneficial aspects. So obviously with Google Clips, you'll be able to capture everything. So if you really wanted to, you could have a Google Clips photo camera in every one of your rooms in your houses. Excuse me. And say you have a party and you want to capture all of the photos and moments in your party, but obviously there's only one of you, and there's only one photographer at the party. So you could have these set up in every room of the house, and you would capture a lot of cool moments from this party or something like that, like this get together, and it would be really, really cool to show your guests, and they wouldn't even know that that's happening in the background. So that would be really cool. As well as they could also kind of act as security cameras. So if you remember me saying how Google uses its own artificial intelligence to record moments, obviously if somebody is in your house that shouldn't be in your house, wouldn't you expect that to be one of the moments that's recorded? I feel like most of the time it would be recorded. So say a thief enters your house or something like that and you're not even home. You could see, they'll probably not even notice that there was a camera there because it's actually really, really tiny and not even noticeable. That they might even look at it and you'll be able to see the thief's face or something like that, and you'll be able to show the police, and it can actually work as a security camera. So it can actually help see things that you wouldn't normally see. So for instance, your dog is ripping up your couch when you went on vacation, and you come back and your couch is really messed up. Obviously, you can check the camera to see if Google actually did record the incident, and it will be there. So that's also another way that Google Clips could benefit the user. Okay, so now obviously with this type of technology, there will be some detrimental aspects, and a lot of people are, paranoid about the government and stuff already. So this could definitely add on to that. So people could panic about cameras watching. So obviously, going back to the party situation, if you have cameras in every room of your house, it's going to be very overwhelming to some people if they already have a fear of that, as well as it could be a small step in becoming a 1984 dystopia. So I don't know if anybody has seen or read the book 1984 by George Orwell. It's a very, very good novel. It talks about basically a government-run world where basically all you can do is go to work and come back home. That's it. You're not allowed to do any fun activities. You're not allowed to even love. They talk about that in the book as well. So That's one of the detrimental aspects. Another one could be is that Google could be hacked and people could spy. So it's definitely possible that somebody could hack into your camera, just like a webcam, and look at what you're doing, which would be very, very scary. Now, obviously, Google is a very ginormous company, multi-billion-dollar company, but anyone, in my opinion, is vulnerable to being hacked because every technology aspect is changing every day. It's very, very hard to keep up. And another aspect could Google be helping government with surveillance? So Google claims that they are not keeping any of this data that is being used, but for all we know, they could be lying. So I mean, it has happened with Facebook and Cambridge Analytica with that whole debacle with giving information to Cambridge Analytica. So that could be a big possibility there. So some societal ethical issues. Obviously, Google using clips to spy on people for the government. That's a big ethical issue that is an invasion of privacy, and it's just not something that's really ethical in this world. As well as cameras in every room can make guests feel uneasy. That's more of a societal issue. So if people feel that they're being watched 24/7 while in your own home, even though you may feel comfortable with it, other people may not, and that might affect how they behave. So you may always want to think about that as well. And going back to the 1984 thing, living in a world like 1984, that dystopia. So that's Google Clips. If this is what we think, or what some people think about how it could turn into like more than just little moments that are being recorded by AI, how it could be actually something more, then that's something to actually worry about, because this could be a small step to actually becoming like that, where the world is very, very safe, but it's also very, very scary. If that makes, I know it's contradicting, but you just have to think like that. So here are a couple of my thoughts on Google Clips. So as of right now, I feel that there is nothing wrong with Google Clips. I enjoy Google products. I have Gmail, Google Calendars. I use daily, Google Docs, Google Sheets. I use that all at work as well at Colgate. Colgate's a big user of Google Drive, everything I use. And I feel that there are more pros than cons. People could be overreacting, but I do see where they are coming from with today's society. You really can't trust a whole lot. But in my opinion, I don't think this is going to be anything that huge unless, say, there is a product that comes out where, say, made by Google, where instead of it recording specific moments, it records you the whole time. So I would be uncomfortable with. In the future, though, Google Clips, I feel, will be no different than it is now. I feel that it will still be a really cool product. It's very innovative, where it records moments for you and you don't have to worry about it at all. And I just feel that there really is nothing to worry about as of right now. If something were to happen where we do find out where Google actually does help the government with surveillance, then that will be a problem. So, and that is my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to you watching this video and asking questions about it. Thank you.